for Chi and hence the name Chiku. This handset is using a metal frame made up of magnesium plus aluminium with shiny silver border on the top. Build quality and the finishing is awesome. It has got a curvy design that helps get a very good grip. This handset is powered by 64-bit Snapdragon 808 hexa-core processor coupled with Adreno 418 GPU. It's using the MSM 8992 chipset and loaded with a good number of sensors: accelerometer, proximity light, gyro, magnetic and Hall sensors. Oukitel sports a big screen of 6 inches supporting Full HD resolution. The screen also comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection and also using a 2.5D curved glass. There are small borders on the screen, as you can see. There is 16 GB of internal storage space. You will get around 11 GB free space, and of the 3 GB RAM you will get around 1.8 GB free on the first boot. There is a 13 megapixel color camera on the rear plus a 13 megapixel mono camera. That's dual cameras on the rear with dual LED flash, secondary mic, and this is the fingerprint scanner. Here is the box pack that looks like a book. Specifications clearly mentioned, and when you open up this book, the box, you'll find the details: the handset, travel charger, 5V 2A, unique looking data cable with LED light. Now this comes really handy when you're trying to plug in a dark environment. Inside the box you will also find a screen guard, plastic protective case, micro SIM adapter and SIM tray ejector pin. Power button and volume rocker is on the right side, audio jack is on the top, SIM trays are on the left side, and at the bottom there is a primary mic, micro USB port and the speaker out vent. There is a 3700 mAh built-in battery. The SIM trays are so perfectly aligned, when you move your finger on the sides you will hardly feel them. Color reproduction is very good, touch is very smooth and responsive. The navigation buttons, they do not light up. Viewing angles are also pretty good. You can clearly see the fonts and the icons from almost all angles. This is a dual SIM handset. For SIM slot 1 you need a micro SIM, and for SIM slot 2 you can either use a nano SIM or a micro SD card. This is a hybrid slot. I'm going to use the micro SD card. Chiku Oukitel is running 360 OS based on Android Lollipop 5.1. There is built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and GPS. Hindi language is not supported. Probably they will add it later on. Both the SIM slots support 4G. I'm using the Airtel 2300 band and it's working. There is LED notification and this is how it looks. Here are some unique display settings that you can choose from. This OS also gives you an option to customize the heat source. You can set up the high temperature alarm. There is built-in fingerprint scanner, Touch ID based. It's on the back side. Press the power button and place your finger on the fingerprint scanner, or simply press your finger on the fingerprint scanner and wait for a few seconds to directly unlock. Fingerprint detection is pretty fast and accurate. You can use the privacy space to hide data or applications. There is one more interesting feature called freezer. If you are not using any application, you can drop them into this freezer. They will still exist but will be inactive. This is a very good option to free up unwanted applications that might be using system resources. This handset is 8.50 mm thick. OTG works. I am able to access the contents of this OTG pen drive. And now let's check out the camera. Here is the camera interface. This is an autofocus camera. You can also use tap to focus. And when you do that, there is an option to increase or decrease the exposure, as you can see here. You can use long exposure or refocus that will allow you to shoot first and focus later. Rear camera is 13 megapixel. QR code and barcode is built in. Rear camera can shoot 4K videos. Front camera is an 8 megapixel shooter. There are different modes available, including the SLR that gives you SLR capabilities for nearby objects. You can also use the Pro mode, wherein you can manually control most of the features. That includes shutter time. You can set it up to 32 seconds. Here are some of the images I shot using this handset. For more sample images and videos, do visit my website. The link is mentioned in the description section below. Camera quality is above average, though some of the images turned out really excellent. And now let's check out how the hardware performs. Before that, we will note down the battery temperature. It is at 39 degrees. Quadrant benchmark score is 23533. Antutu score 64-bit for the first time was 46141. Battery temperature is at 40 degrees. Second time the score was 49916. Battery temperature has increased slightly to 41 degrees. Nira Mark II is at 60.6 FPS and this handset supports 10-point multi-touch. After 17 minutes, the battery dropped by 5% and the temperature is at 40 degrees. Let's play the Asphalt 8. This game got installed on the external storage. There was an update available. I have updated. Note down the battery level and the temperature again. I'm going to play this game in the high visual quality mode. The game is playable, really smooth, hardly any lags, and the graphic also looks really good. I played this game for about 18 minutes. Battery dropped by 8% and the temperature is at 42 degrees. Chiku Qtera is a powerful handset using a hexa-core processor, 64-bit, running 64-bit Android Lollipop with 3 GB RAM and 16 GB of internal storage space. Camera quality is above average, and when it comes to the battery performance, you can expect about 4 to 6 hours of continuous moderate to heavy usage on a single charge. Fast charging is supported. You can charge this handset from 0% to 100% in less than 2 hours. Qtera is a very good buy. It's a big handset but comfortable to hold. It is available for a price tag of Rs 21,999. That's without the invite. And if you can wait for the invite, you can get it for Rs 19,999. You can read the full review on my website. The link is mentioned in the description section below.